Good evening. My name is Rebecca Dalseth. Effective August, I will have 2 children at Lakeway West. I was not quiet about this. If any of you are on social media, I'm sure you know my name. And I'm not, if you read anything, or just to explain, it's not that I'm against a fee, and I'm not against paying something that my children are utilizing. As a person who's had financial hardships in my life, I felt very, very badly for families that were going to have to pay a fee when they weren't reaping any sort of benefit. So I was kind of rooting for the underdog, I guess. I also was completely disgusted with the fact that that fee was locked onto the Skyward account and that I couldn't do my due diligence and pay my $290 without being forced to pay the $50. I thought that was completely irresponsible of the district to lock the account that way and to basically squish a family into the position to pay something that maybe they might not have been able to pay for at that very moment. I too sent an email on May 25th. I received one response from board member Beth Janice Doyle also. I did not receive any other responses from anyone else. I will tell you that I have been completely disappointed about that also, because I probably spent an hour and a half writing that email, making sure I wasn't being disrespectful, making sure I wasn't going to regret something, making sure that I wasn't going to embarrass my children or anything like that, because that was not my intention. My intention was to be heard and to be acknowledged, and I wasn't acknowledged, and that is not okay. I understand if the policy is for one person to respond, but maybe then there should be a blurb on the website that says if you send an email in, you may only get one response, because I did not click Lincoln Way 210 and have an email go. I individually typed in all of your email addresses. So they went out individually, not as if, I mean, they went in as one email, but I typed them all in. I didn't just click one button. So I was pretty surprised that I did not receive any information. And like I said, thank you for stepping up for our kids in our community. Thank you for doing the job, because I certainly wouldn't want to be sitting where you're sitting. No way. But saying that, you need to make choices a little bit better. And I don't think that that was a good choice. And I think that a large portion of the community would agree with that. Just because of what I said. You can't lock the Skyward account. That's completely unacceptable. You can't put a fee into place, weeks after you send out an email saying this is what your fees are going to be this year. And if you have to do it, communicate with us. I mean, you still have not even sent out one email to the parents of your students in this district to even explain this. It's been all over social media. You've had the common decency of talking to the news reporters and letting them write stupid things that aren't even accurate about this fee. But you can't even send us, the parents who you're asking money from, an email to explain it? The only people who got an email were the people who already paid the fee, or the people who already paid their registration fee. So if I had jumped online on April 18th after I registered my kids and automatically paid you $290 times 2, I would have got an email about the fee. But because I didn't pay that, and because I very carefully wrote on my calendar that my fee was due by June 15, I didn't get an email. That's really, really, really unfortunate. So the only people who get the courtesy are the people who paid, but the people who are waiting for their deadline didn't get anything. The communication is broken, very broken, and it needs to be fixed. And I see some of you nodding your heads, and either you think I'm crazy or you're agreeing with me. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. But I expect better than this. And $50 is a teeny tiny bit of money to most people. But to the other most people, it might not be. So that's all.
Thank you, Rebecca. The third person is Elizabeth Burkhart.